I thought I'd take a tour of the Toledo Sports Center today. There's going to be a festival starting June 1st, and this is a soft start for that festival where a lot of vendors got together and they opened up their stalls, a lot of places for food, a lot of places for selling regular items, things like that. So I thought today I took my family there and we kind of had a nice barbecue dinner. And I thought I'd show everybody kind of what a typical pre-festival looks like, where people start to have fun and get together in the Philippines. As you can see, there's lots of chairs, lots of tables, and lots of parking. It's the kind of environment where everybody can do everything. You can bring your cats, your dogs, your pets, your kids, their toys, their bicycles, their scooters. You can do whatever you want. There's a large area there, and they also have a stage, and later on in the video you'll see there's an MC where they're warming up, having a few girls up there from the different stalls and giving away some prizes and having fun just to get started. So it's really a fun environment, and I'll show you all the different food and things you can go. Here in this picture you see some dogs and kids playing out in the open, and everybody's having a good time.
Sila karon.
Excited na sa ko ano yung mga
against games. Ato sa i-greet pa maayo ato mga kahigalaan din ha. Right? Nakay mga friends din ha nga nagsorry karon kay it's Sunday man DJ Rose. So ang uban kay after nagkuan sila ni Simba. Dual sa natin sa bay.
Ikan basod ko ni Simba pero dili kay na magsulo ba panaugon tas bari no ikan basod ko ni Simba na daghan sa kay Simba ganiya hang alas 6. Nalaki ka na dyan, basta ko. After na, nandito sa rasan sila dyan.
Ano ba na siya? Ano ba na? Uy!
Ha?
Ano na, Jenison?
Salamat. Birthday taon niya.
Ano? Sige na, atupang din ang DJ Rose. Huwag ko kayo atupang nakukul.
Yeah.
What's your name, girl number 1?
Rani Ann. What's up, Pelido? Manatad.
Rani Ann Manatad. Alright, ikaw lang ka. Say name ni mo.
Uy, Anthony Gonzalez.
Anthony Gonzalez. Okay, ikaw,
Alright.
baby girl. Cindy Montibon.
Ikaw girl.
Ano sa mga ikaw lang to? Uy, mo ikit. Geraldine Pescador. Naanay, may stall nila. Stall number 5.
Alright, stall number 5, Miss Geraldine.
Geraldine, okay, ikaw girl. DC Labajo.
Alright, ikaw lang ka?
Giselle Jane Caballero.
Rizal Shane Caballero.
Ikaw.
Now let's take a look at some of the food stalls and see what they have. There's all kinds of different food. And there's a whole section where they have just barbecue, where you pick the barbecue you want and then they cook it for you and heat it up and let you know when it's ready. And then there's other food as well. Just a warning, if you don't like deep fried items and things like that, you're out of luck here, because barbecue, deep frying things, and overall having Red Horse beer and drinking and having a good time, that's all considered fun. Along with the lumpia and the fried rice, and then you'll see the rice cubes. It looks like little triangles that are inside that are wrapped up that people eat. All this stuff is here just for you, just for fun. Another thing you'll notice is it's a friendly crowd. Everybody says hi. Once in a while in the video, you see people wave to me and say, "Hey, how's it going, Joe?" Which is what they call a lot of Americans here. And there's no hostility. It's really fun. I mean, being in the Philippines, people are very friendly. They're very open. And it's really the place to be as far as I'm concerned. Here my wife's picking out some food for our table. We're going to eat. We're nearby. And if you're wondering what all that stuff is, it's basically all parts of the pork and all parts of the chicken deep fried. There's anything you can imagine, any part of the chicken, any part of pork, anything you want, plus fish and squid. And hot dogs, which is a real big favorite here. You can see the family here gathering around. We're starting to get our barbecue and setting up to eat. She's got her sisters and brothers there, and there's our little nieces. There's 2 of them and her mother, and we're all having a good time. We ordered Coca-Cola and drinks, and by the way, enough to feed 10 people, plus all drinks and everything we wanted, plus dessert, came to about $40 USD. Now let's take a look and see what's on the other side. This is where they have other vendors. Now the only section I missed that I forgot about actually, which is a large section as well, is they also had a lot of flowers and plants and things like that. Flower pots for sale, all kinds of different house plants, which I didn't cover here, but they still have clothing here, watches, you'll see jewelry, lots of plastic toys for the kids. There's no end to the number of plastic toys, along with all the balloon salesmen you saw that are everywhere. And then I'll also show you there's a furniture area that I went to in the end. You'll see that. That was quite the find, because there's some rare wood there that they made that furniture from, and it's I think a pretty reasonable price, but you can see later in the picture where it is. Now, if you're in the market for a $2 or a $4 watch, this is the place to go. This guy's got them. I think the most expensive watch was $5. Now, people have a lot of pride in their vehicles here, and they like to deck out. Sometimes it's a regular Toyota truck or a Mitsubishi, or it might be a traditional multi-cab. There's quite the contrast here. There's two different styles, and they like to deck them all out, and you'll see them in pink, you'll see them in all kinds of colors. You have a lot of custom shops around here to customize your vehicle to anything you want it to be. Want to buy what? You want furniture?
I didn't know you want.
Now here's the furniture shop. This was quite the find. A lot of this is Mojave wood, which is even heavier than teak. It's a very heavy, dense wood. You'll see a table there that we look at, and you look at the price. You'll see the tag on the table. It's 80,000 pesos. Well, that's about $1,300. No, $1,600. Which seems pretty expensive, but those chairs, I could barely even move one of them. I estimate they weigh between 60 and 75 pounds apiece. The table was incredibly heavy. I couldn't even budget an inch. So they make all this stuff custom, and they make all this furniture custom. There's a coffee table you'll see. There's the price for 80,000. Mojave. It's quite the it's actually a quite rare wood. I'm surprised they still sell it on the market, but still it's still legal here. You'll see they also have coffee tables and things made up, and it was quite less. It was only like a couple $100 for the coffee table made out of the same material and a bench. So this guy will basically make anything you want. I did ask him if I could buy it and defer buying it, because storing it for a while, and he's like, oh no, it's gonna move fast, we're gonna sell it quickly, it won't be here. But of course, you know that's not true. Well, now it looks like we're coming to an end here. I'm gonna pack up the dogs, and we're gonna pack up the kids. We're gonna get back in the car, and we're gonna head back home. So this is a typical place you can go for barbecue in Toledo City. It's a lot of fun, and come on out to the Philippines. Thanks for watching.